The no-name price freeze at Loblaws is no more. Loblaws introduced the measure back in mid-October, saying that it was a move to help Canadians fight inflation. Well, that freeze officially thawed overnight, and it's a new price reality as of today. Scott, tell us all about it.
Loblaws is fighting back and taking to Twitter to sort of defend its move to reinstate price rises for its 1,500 no-name products. And this is supposed to be a PR move by Loblaw and Loblaw Group of Companies. Back in October, a price freeze for 3 months, saying that this would help Canadians. And at the time, it drew praise from the finance minister, for the NDP finance critic as well. But today, as you mentioned, Heather, this ends. And so Loblaw is making this statement saying that we are not done cutting grocery bills this year. The average family will save thousands of dollars this year if they pick no name over the national brands. Now, there's lots of back and forth, as you can imagine, on social media, on Twitter, making a statement like this. A lot of Canadians are pointing out, well, Loblaw went through a 30% increase in profit. That Metro, not to leave the other grocers out as well, Metro was up 11% in profit as well. But a lot of Canadians are pushing back on this, saying that prices are continuing to rise, and we're seeing that with a lot of what Canadians are saying as well. Take a listen to this.
Well, I've very clearly noticed an increase in price. Like going to the store and buying a couple items, it feels like I'm spending $50 for a handful of items.
I think it's also for families, it has been very difficult, and we're trying to choose like the stores or that have like more affordable prices.
I have to plan my weekly menus and all, like what I will prepare today, tomorrow.
So there's a lot of frustration out there, and like I said, what was once a PR move by Loblaw, saying that they were going to, for the next 3 months, keep prices under control, they're now garnering a lot of attention by Canadians, saying that, well, we're unfortunately going to have to pass these prices along, because they're saying that from their suppliers, both Loblaw and from Metro, saying that they're having demands from their suppliers, from their vendors, saying that, look, we have to raise our prices because we can't sell it to you traditionally. So Loblaw, and in particular, is saying that we can no longer keep those prices in, and we have to pass those prices along, Heather.
We've been following for months now, Scott, when we talk about the overall inflation rate, we look at the food inflation rate, and it's always outpaced the overall inflation rate. Just how long is that situation expected to last? Yeah, well, according to the Bank of Canada, they're taking a wait-and-see approach. They've famously raised interest rates 8 times. That's the most vigorous series of rate hikes in the Bank of Canada's history. So what is going to be watching now is inflation is coming down. It's at 6.3%, but you're right, food inflation is now still at 11%, some of the highest year-over-year moves going back all the way to 1981. And so there's going to be a lot of anticipation to see if these prices come down, because a lot of Canadians are wanting them to come down a lot sooner than later. Scott, thank you very much.